The Maria show is finished, my friends. You all know the Maria show, right? How do you solve a problem like Maria? So, hey. So ever since the whole Maria business started, it made me think back to my very, very first memory of the Sound of Music. You know, like the first time probably you saw Dirty Dancing. The first time you saw The Wizard of Oz. The first time Jay saw Romancing the Bone because it was born. But the very first time I saw The Sound of Music, I was sitting with my family around the TV, and Julie Andrews spun into the screen, and you guys, a relationship began. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they had sung for 1,000 years. I totally hated it. It was all sickly sweet, you know, and the captain had a weird thing for this young nun girl. So basically, you guys, he wanted to do the babysitter, and the holy babysitter at that. And my mother had informed me many times, Sharon, fathers and babysitters do not touch each other, and don't look at the bedside tables of the parents after they go to sleep, and don't drink their liquor. Okay, so those fucking Von Trapp kids, right? In the movie? Oh, I think shut it, Gretel! And Friedrich? Yeah, he wasn't a Nazi, right? And my very favorite? I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. The fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16 and going on 17, innocent as a rose. A bachelor dandies and drinkers of brandy. What do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond I can comprehend. I need someone older and wiser, telling me what to do. Yeah. You are 17, going on 18. I just might fuck you. At least, thank you. At least that's the way I thought it went, right? In my head. As my bitch of a sister made me watch it for like the 50th time, because she's always wanted to watch it when it's on TV, and I always can't fight her because she's bigger than me. Anyway, so when I could finally fight back with her, that was the time I was cast in my very first getting paid show, my very first musical, and it was The Sound of Music! As Ursula, a very well-known character. So I'm flipping through the frickin' script 3 times. 1 line, 2 words. Frustrator. That's it. Oh, I worked the crap out of it, make no mistake, my friends, but I was playing a servant. Oh yeah. And I was a nun. She climbs his knee and mounts his tree. Her dress has got a tear. She's moaning on the way to mass. She's screaming on the stairs. And underneath her wimple, she's got spurnies in her hair. And Roll is screwing legal in the hallway. At least that's the way I thought it went. In the wings, in the itchiest nun costume I have ever worn, and I have worn a few, my friends. And I wasn't even like one of the nuns who got to solve Maria's problem. No, I was an extra nun. I could not wait to be done that show, and I couldn't even think about watching that frickin' show again on TV, especially that scene with Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer all singing to each other, all kind of like this. Must have had a weekend. I must have had a misspent youth. 'Cause somewhere in my wicked, dirty, nasty, fuzzy melody
suggestive and shot through gauze. You know what it was? It was like all Celine Dion and Renee Angelil, right? I mean, come on, and we know how that went. One night, after the show, Renee kissed me, like he did every night, and it was different from every other kiss, and I knew I was 14. And then fast forward to 3 times in the last 5 years, my husband George has been cast as Captain Von Trapp in every fucking regional production of Sound of Music that was ever done. So not only do I have the grand pleasure of watching him 450 times, but I have to watch him kiss a younger girl. And then the Rhea show came on. And you guys, I'm going to be absolutely honest, I had a lot of hope for it because they were featuring musical theater on Canadian TV. And all these talented young girls were traveling the world and working with Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I thought, well, it's going to be awesome. And then the show came on. The girls all wore dirndls with boobs hanging out. The songs all were effed. Did that girl, did she sing shout? They sang in the dark and their costumes were bad. These were a few of the things that were fucked. When the sun bites, when those judges sang, when all those girls looked sad. I tried to remember John Barrowman would go back to England. Get away from me! Orgy, fucking, whatever the hell it was, and kissing all those girls, and filling up Maurice's ass on TV. And then Elaine Overholt is all, oh, I work with Richard Gere, and then Andrew Lloyd Webber said, Richard Gere, did someone say gerbil? On national TV! And Gavin Crawford, God bless him, having to wrangle that freak show without being able to say the word motherfucker. And the songs they picked for those girls, they bear mentioning again because they made it look like the girls picked their songs themselves every once in a while. They commented on it. And they're all standing there as sweet as can be with this smile on their face and this look in their eyes. And all I can think was, I know exactly what they're thinking. They're thinking, you gave me this fucking song! You know it made me want to shout, pull up my hands and check out the TV and go on the internet and call someone on the phone and give them better songs. Give them better songs. Oh, give them better songs. Oh, give them better songs. Those fucking assholes, you're not shout, 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 shout. Go see The Sound of Music at the Princess of Wales Theatre. Because the girl's gotta keep her options open.